that verse again, somebody.
Wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor.
Right, speak every man truth to his neighbor. So your neighbor, is it talking about the next door neighbor? Because the next door neighbor could be an ass. The next door neighbor could be a damn androgynous demon. They're homosexual. You to be honest with him? No. It's talking about the brotherhood, man. The brotherhood of Yahushua, the pure men. Okay? And even to the unpure, you gotta be right as well. You gotta be right, man. You can't be a demon to just regular people. You gotta be right, especially all around. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if that's what you're doing, then really, you're just in the middle. You got yourself caught up in the middle. Alright? This shoe is supposed to engulf you even if you in, you probably work at the job or whatever. Hey, that's what you're supposed to have, that personality in you, the personality of the truth. Alright? Go on. It doesn't just stop when you come to the camp.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Right, be ye angry and sin not. Yeah, that's going into something else.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Right.
Neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more.
Right, let him read it. You don't have to read that again. Let's read that again.
Let him that stole steal no more.
Right. So if you stole in the past and you didn't know or you was ignorant, and the minute you come into the grace of Yahushua, you're supposed to put that away. You ain't supposed to be stealing. Especially stealing amongst the brotherhood. That's the worst. I couldn't even dare imagine to do something like that, man. Just the thought of that alone, man, shit, I wouldn't even want to be on a planet. If I was robbing brothers, man, I don't see how a guy can do that. They come in and troop amongst the men that Yahushua sanctioned, and you gonna rob these men? Are you crazy? Go on.
Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth.
Right. That's just the thing. So if you got certain things that a brother may need, but you may not need it, you provide the brother with what he needs, man.
I remember that woman.
You're still here preaching?
Yeah, we're still doing it, man. Still doing it, you know.
Are you one of those Islamic people?
Nah, we're not no bugged out Muslims, man. And I mean, we may look. I mean, I understand because we got the attire, but we not no Muslims. We're what you call the real Christians.
I remember you.
Where was she originally from?
What are you? Are you some kind of journalist or what are you? Huh?
Yeah, you work for ITV, don't you?
No, I don't do that. I'm not a journalist.
You see, you got the ITV show.
Sorry?
Well, I mean,
And you got dropped off by probably a company car here. So you probably are.
It's a company car. So, I'm interested. Which were where was you born before?
Well, you don't need to know that. You know what I mean? You don't need to know that.
All right.
That's not important. Yeah, read that.
Of course it's important.
It's not important. Okay, yeah.
I've got some notes.
Okay, yeah, read that.
I think we need to get some money getting me a book.
They say, Exodus 22 verse 9, for all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, for us, for sheep, for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing, which another challengeth to be his, and cause of both parties, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor.
Yeah, so if you rob your kinsman or your brotherhood and you rob them, you're supposed to pay them back double.
Right.
Okay, and that's what that guy did, man. He came amongst the brotherhood and he was in the faith for 15 years and he robbed guys, man. You understand what I'm saying? So the Lord is going to pay that boneheaded Negro what he did to other brothers in the truth. Okay, and that's why the Most High is going to destroy this whole entire system. Because this society provokes you to do evil, provokes you to do wickedness. Okay, and that's the whole thing about that. But the Lord is going to destroy that person that came in the truth, especially knew better, and robbed the brotherhood of Christ, man. Yahushua. You're going.
What's up with the Mexicans?
You know, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but this is a serious thing. You know, I'm not really in a right mood today, you know, because there's certain things that happen. So, you know, I mean, you can come back another time and I'll teach you something else.
Someone's upset.
No, ain't nobody upset me. I'm just saying, I'm not in the mood, man. You know, this is not a joke. People think this is a joke. It's not a joke, man. You know, what the prophets of the Lord. This is not a joke. They're going.
Galatians 1 verse 3. Grace be to you.
I don't think so.
Grace be to you and peace from the Most High the Father and from our Lord Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, who gave himself for our sins.
Right, he gave himself for our sins. And that's what I was saying earlier before. Okay, the men that you defraud, and it's true, the Most High already shed his blood for these brothers. So when you rob these guys, man, guess what? You're in danger. You're in severe, deep shit. Okay? And the Most High's gonna deal with you, man. Go on.
That he might deliver us from this present evil world.
And that's the world we live in. That's just the thing. That we may be delivered from this evil present world. Okay? Because this society is all about evils, man. It ain't got nothing to do with the commandments of the Lord. Okay? Everything you break down in society and what this world believes in is so contrary to the Bible, man. And then you got these old jackass pastors, they're misusing the Bible, misguiding the people, man. When they should just put the Bible down and let us preach the Bible, because we understand this Bible. Okay?
So it says, 2 Timothy 3 verse 1, this know also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come.
And that's going to come down the line. The perilous times is talking about the hour of martial law being declared on these streets of Great Britain and worldwide, especially America.
No.
Okay? And we're in the perilous times. Because it's going to come a time where they're going to collapse the economy, they're going to collapse all of this crap. Okay? They're going to collapse everything, and these stores are going to shut down. All of these stores, Sainsbury's, Tesco, all these stores are going to shut down. All of your festivities are going to be totally put down, man. Somebody get me the Amos the 8th chapter. Yeah, read what you got.
That in the last days perilous times shall come.
Yeah.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Right, that's what's going on.
Now that guy you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a lover, and you got other people too. They taking selfies and every 2 minutes, like they just lost their mind, you know. Like they're not with it. They're just retarded. Going.
Covetous, boasters.
And that's what he was. He was a coveter. He was coveting brothers' wealth. That's what he was doing. He was defrauding guys. He was defrauding brothers in the truth. Thousands of dollars, man. Almost 100,000 he defrauded brothers. Okay? Hold your peace, man. Hold your peace. Okay? At the end of the day, like I said before, the Most High's gonna deal with every last one of you niggas in this true box, man.
But you're here, and I think
Okay? Listen. You're here you're in the wrong time. It's the wrong time. I know, but this is the wrong time. Okay? Because you're coming to stroke the spirit. You're coming to stroke your spirit. I'm not jovial today. We're not jovial. This is the house of mourning. Okay, go on.
Exodus 20 verse 17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Right.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Right. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. And when you rob a brother, you're really coveting his house. Because that brother got to work and he got to pay rent.
Right.
See that? And it says thou shalt not covet his wife. Because see, a man's got to take care of his woman, right? This man's got to take care of his wife. So how is a man going to take care of his woman, or a brother going to take care of his woman when you robbing him? Go on.
Because someone made a statement that he was going into one of the brothers' bank accounts to pay his own bills.
Come on.
And he was going into that same brother's woman's account to pay his bills or to get money out.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's what he did. So, you know, he's what you call a slimy, grimy slickster of a nigga, man. That's what he is.
For brothers to make a 4-hour video just on you alone, man, that's
bad,
man.
That's bad.
Over 4 hours, man. I couldn't even watch all of it. I just watched 1 hour and I had to come to camp.
Yeah, you can't watch all of them. You can't watch 4 hours straight much.
Yeah.
Unless it's a free day where you just
No, go on.
Unless it's like a free day where you're just not doing nothing, man. Yeah. And even then, you gotta sit there for 4 hours.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're watching the damn video. You gotta take a break at least, man.
Yeah.
Then some water to hydrate yourself. Might dehydrate or pass out, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it was about 4 hours though, man. It was about 4 hours long. It's some change, but yeah.
So I watch the rest. I watch whatever I can watch on my way to the thing. You know, but yeah.
Yeah, because you're on the bus for 8+ hours anyway, so you know, you watch that.
Yeah, I sleep.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, like, you know, that was, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, and at the same time, I'm going to say this as well, not to be taken personal, but we got to learn from the mistakes that niggas is making in the street, and we got to learn from the mistakes that we make. And we got to look at a guy that's getting rebuked and realize, look, man, I don't want to do what he's done, because then I'm going to be rebuked like how he's being rebuked.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that. You want to keep yourself cordial and keep yourself humble, okay, and respect the brotherhood. Go on.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Yeah.
Nor his manservant.
Right, nor his manservant. And we know a guy that try to do something like that, man. We know a guy that try to take brothers from the main camp.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to put his name out there like that. But we know who we talking about. Okay, read that verse again.
That Exodus 20 verse 17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Right, thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's house, and thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife. Okay, and that's why if you go amongst these communities where Jake is out, they either get gunned down, they either get whipped with a nice stick up their freaking behind. Okay. Why? Because they're doing all of these ill deeds, these evil deeds. It ain't got nothing to do because, oh, it's because I'm black. No, it's got something to do because you're fucking wicked, man. That's why you're getting whipped upside the head by these cops, man. You getting gunned, you getting tasered. And I was supposed to promote for some old drug dealer, man. Fuck that guy, man. Go on.
Nor his manservant, nor his maidservant,
Right, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant. Go on.
nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Right, so I mean, you know, and that's the whole thing. It's like, for example, let's say you in the camp, right? You got certain brothers in the camp. Certain brothers may been probably done 3 years, 2 years in it. You got your own little camp, right? And all you want to do is you want to multiply brothers, right? In your camp, and you want to steal from the next guy's camp. Hey, man, you coveting your brother's, you coveting your brother's servant. Okay, because we're all servants of Yahweh Shai, but there's an order in this thing. There's an order in this thing, man. Okay, go on.
I'm looking for something. Hold on.
That's going to be Esau daily in the kingdom, bro.
Yeah, that's Lazarus, man. That's the new leprous Lazarus.
Yeah, that's how Esau's going to be looking. Huh.
There's a scripture, man.
He actually looks all right.
Yeah.
Compared to what he's going to look like.
He's actually walking.
Yeah. He ain't got no scars on his face, anything like that. Because Esau going to be looking bad.
Talking about, you know, not going to defraud your neighbor. Is this yours?
There's one thing about Yahweh Shai, man. One thing about Yahweh Shai. He was always about the brotherhood, man. He was always telling you about how to treat brothers and how to respect your neighbor, man. Going all the way back to the law. That's why Yahweh Shai said it himself. He said, I come not to destroy, but to fulfill. Okay? And that's what Yahweh Shai was all about. He was always about fulfilling the law and also bringing about the connection amongst the brotherhood. Not the disconnection, but the connection. Okay? Alright? So, in no way, shape, or form are you going to come in the street and rob somebody. You can't do that, man. There's the most I can ever to where, you know, he might be driving his car, whatever he may be doing, and some grimy niggas stab him on the side, stab him in the kidneys. That could go down. Just like this one guy, man, you know, he used to be in the troop years ago. You know, this big fat blimp over there in the Carolinas. His friggin' ass got run over by an 18-wheeler. but he stayed alive and all of that stuff, and he suffered severely. And he wound up dying later on. He wound up dying. Okay? So you think that you can outslip the Most High and do your ill deeds? Hey, the Most High sees everything you do. Because it tells you in the Apocrypha, man, behold, the Lord is in all places. You go on.
Leviticus 19 verse 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him.
Right, read that verse again.
Leviticus 19 and 13.
Yeah, that's the one.
Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor.
Yeah, so this is in the law again. Leviticus, the law. Okay, that's where you get the term lawyer from. The Levites, they were the enforcers of the law. They were the judges of the law. And we are, and the Haitian people that's in Haiti today, the reason why they're in the worst condition in the Western Hemisphere, because there should be the law. They were the judges, but they screwed up, man. Okay, but we're gonna get to the point. Read that verse again.
Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor.
When you think about them, when you think about Levi, you think about them so-called gutter rat cracker Jews over there, man. That's not Levi, man. That's a bunch of implants in the land. That's who they are. Okay, they're a bunch of fraudsters perpetrating the fraud, acting as though they are they're the Jews when they're not. Yes, so read that. The Haitian people in Haiti. Okay, that's Levi. Go on.
Hi, Benaki. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. How you been?
I've been okay.
That's good, man. That's good.
I want to tell you something.
What's up?
You know, usually we stay and talk. Usually we stay and talk few good minutes, but okay, do you feel it's coming, it's approaching? I'm asking this question. Okay, do you realize those people, they are blind and they put it
I understand.
as a disaster? They put that a natural calamity. How long does it take to open your eyes to realize Arma, the biggest one, earthquake,
I'm gonna ask you a question.
everything, and yet you put the blames on, please open your mind.
That's true. That's what he's saying. He's right.
Well, boys,
But
I don't know what you're doing.
Isaiah
I'm just trying to
6.
take my ticket up to him. Believe me, because I'm
Just take
scared of him.
Isaiah 6 real
I know my time is shrinking here. And during my life, I've done many bad.
But we're gonna ask you a question. We're gonna let the Spirit of the Lord answer your question, because you said something that was key. You said something. How come the
Bros,
people?
believe me, I don't need any more. I know he gave me so many. I'm not giving during mine. Maybe you may put me as an ill man. I don't care, boys. I don't care. You can call me as an ill man and everything, but he gives me during my dreams.
Yeah, check this out, my man. Check this out. Just real quick.
And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed,
Yeah.
but understand not.
Right here, ye indeed and understand not. So you got certain people that were not really made to open their mind up, okay, to what's going on. Go on.
And see ye indeed, but perceive
They
not.
see what's going on, but they don't perceive it. They don't understand it. Go on.
Make the hearts of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes,
Right.
and hear with their ears,
Yeah.
and understand with their hearts, and convert to be healed.
And convert and be healed. So you have certain people that the Most High close their minds to wake up, to realize what's going on.
I wish like everyone to wake
That's
up.
just what it is, my man. You
Boys,
can't do anything about it.
boys, I don't care. I'm telling you, you can call me madness. Everything you want, I'm telling you, is in the air, and very soon we're gonna come, boys. I'm telling you, no one can make me scared. I'm not kidding. He knows this. No one can make me scared. Only seeing with my own eyes the building come on top of you, the whole water wave, 100 meters.
He's an Israelite.
Bro,
He's Elvis.
bro.
Yo, he's right, man. What country? He's from
Romania.
Romania.
I'm not scared of no one, bro. Believe me, I'm going to fight with everyone we want with weapons, and I'm not scared of them. Yeah, I said this one. Let me take my ticket. That's why I'm scared. That's why I'm not scared. I just want to take my ticket, and as soon as I took my ticket, Father God, without the disrespect, you can bring the end of the world, but just give me time to take my ticket. I don't want to burn in hell forever.
So why you waiting
Take
for
care,
him?
boy.
I'll take care, my man.
You like the Romanians, my Vlad Dracula guys, man. My Vlad the Impaler guys, man. I know one person, but he's got melanin. Still.
Okay.
But he looks like that. He's got melanin. Trust me, they're nicknames.
Yeah, they're Israelites. That's an Israelite right there, man. That's a brother, man. You know, he's kind of, he might be a bit, going through his little thing or whatever, but yeah. What he's saying is the real, man. Yeah. Yeah, I like that guy, man. Yeah, man. You always mind the way you talk, man. Yeah, but he's right, though. He's right. In his mind, he's right. Yeah, he's right.
So it said,
Gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
the reading on says, and convert and be healed. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants.
Yeah, so you're gonna have people, because what you're gonna realize, right, there's a lot of people that look like heathens, but they're Israelites, because there's more Israelites on the earth than the heathens. Okay, so the reason why people are blinded to what's going on, because the Most High got them in that blind stupor. Until what? Until they're coming up into that day of judgment. When those nuclear missiles hit ground zero, right around the corner. Okay, that's when they're gonna be blind. And even still then they're gonna be blind to death. Go on.
Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
And the land be utterly desolate, because America is going to be a desert real soon. 5,000 square mile worth of desert. That's what's going to happen. Okay, and even certain countries are going to become deserts. But mainly America, man. Mainly America. Old Babylon the Great, which ought to be destroyed. Yeah, so that's it on that. Yeah, we really got
Leviticus 19 verse 11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, even if you get around regular people, you're supposed to conduct yourself and behave yourself in the right manner. You're not supposed to be doing that, man. Robbing people. Okay? Did Yahweh Shai rob anybody? No. Okay, did the apostles rob anybody? No. Did the prophets in the Old Testament rob anybody? No. Why? Because they took heed to the law and the commandments. Okay, so if you've been in the truth for 10 friggin' years or almost, you should know better. You should know how to conduct yourself, okay, and examine yourself that you're being in faith and also treat the brothers right, man. Yeah, say what you gotta say, bro.
How shall I pay tribute to the Romans? I got precept anyway.
You're going with it.
That's Ecclesiastes 29 verse 2. Sirach 29 verse 2, and it says, lend to thy neighbor in time of his need, and pay thy neighbor again in due season.
Right, and pay thy neighbor again in due season. So you're supposed to lend to your neighbor if he needs to lend. Okay, if he needs you to lend him certain things, and you lend it to him. So there's nowhere in the scripture where it says to rob anybody. It doesn't say that in the scriptures. Okay, because then if it does say that, then the Most High contradicted himself. And the Most High power, he didn't contradict himself. Now you got a lot of asses out here, okay, regular folks out here, because they don't really know the Bible too much. They'll say, well, the Bible contradicts itself. No, it don't. If you thoroughly understand the Bible, it don't contradict itself. Okay, go on.
Keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt always find the thing that is necessary for thee.
Yeah, it says keep thy word, man. It says keep thy word and do what? Read that again.
Keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt always find the thing that is necessary for him.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's like, for example, if you pay your tithes, let's say you pay your tithes, right, to the elders. Okay, or not the elders, the apostles. Let me get it correct. Okay, then you're gonna get something spiritual back in return. You may not get physical money back in return, but you're gonna get something spiritual back in return, even if you give to the brothers. Okay, the brother may not give you more money than what you're giving him, or you may not get any money from anywhere else. But guess what? You're gonna grow in the spirit. Okay, you might gain more understanding of the truth, and gain more understanding of the scriptures as well. You're gonna grow. Go on.
This is the point for that guy now, yeah? Verse 4, it says, many, when a thing was lent them, reckoned it to be found, and put them in trouble that helped them. Verse 5, till he hath received, he will kiss a man's hand, and for his neighbor's money, he will speak as submissively. But when he should repay, he will prolong the time and return words of grief and
that's a wicked God, man. Here it is, he's supposed to pay in due time, and he prolongeth it. That's an evil, wicked God, man.
And complain of the time. If he prevail, he shall hardly receive the half, and he will count as if he had found it. If not, he hath deprived him of his money, which he did to many brothers.
Yeah, that's what he did. He deprived of the brothers thousands of dollars. And that's money that them brothers either eat, take care of their family, if they got families, okay, take care of their house, pay the rent, and all of these different things. So when the scripture tells you thou shalt not covet a man's house, thou shalt not covet a man's wife, you're doing that. You're doing all three of those things because you're robbing that brother from supporting his household, man. Okay? And that's why this society is going to be destroyed. And the so-called white man, he's going to be destroyed because he done robbed the nation of Israel. He done robbed all of the peoples of the earth. So he's going to have to pay for that, man. But if you're under the law, especially you an Israelite, and you was given the law, hey, man, most of us going to do you more severely. Yeah, I'm going to have to get back to my brother, man. It's starting to rain. Yeah, we got something.
And he have gotten him, he have deprived him of his money, and he have gotten him an enemy without cause.
Right, he have deprived him of his money, and he gotten him an enemy without cause. And he made a lot of enemies, boy. Because when you watch that video, I mean, how many brothers were talking about it? You can remember. It's got to be about 10 brothers, right?
Just only the ones that just showed up. Only some of them just not show up.
Boy, so, I mean, you know, his whole camp, he's made enemies out of it. That's showing you right there that that's what happens when you do evil to the brother, or you do evil to just regular people. Because even there's people in the world that want to kill him, because he done robbed certain people.
The apostle said there's a guy, they came across a guy that came with a gun in his pocket just for him.
Yeah, and he could have killed. You know, which that wouldn't have went down. But let's just per se, that could have went down. The apostles could have got shot. The brothers could have got shot. And guess what? That he would have to fucking carry that back. That he brought the brethren of Yahweh Shai in the midst of his Nigalim. Okay? You're going.
He paid him with cursings and railings, and for honor he will pay him disgrace.
And for honor he will pay him disgrace. And he's gotten that disgrace. You know, now he's out there doing his own thing with some old geezer over there that he's got redefined. Okay, it's called when you check out his channel, it's called GMS Aristocrat. Alright, but like I said, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to make it about this guy. Because he ain't a nobody, he's a nigga. Okay, he's not in GMS anymore. But we're gonna deal with the topic, man. And the topic is that you gotta play right. You come amongst the brotherhood, and you gotta respect and honor the brotherhood and connect with the brotherhood. Yahweh Shai was about the brotherhood. That's the topic we're talking about. Yahweh Shai was about the brotherhood, man. Go on. That's the law, that's the commandment. Go on.
Many therefore have refused to lend for other men's ill dealings, fearing to be defrauded. That's the last one. Yet have thou patience with a man in poor estate, and delay not to show him mercy.
Right, and delay not to show him mercy, because I mean, the man may not be able to pay up, you know, in that particular time. You got to give him some time to re-up, okay? But you don't talk down to the brother because he couldn't pay. Okay, you got to give him a little level of time of release, so he can get his shit straight and he can pay the money. Right, and the thing about it is the brother, and I can see in the spirit, the brothers went mad because they got robbed by the brother, but the brothers are upset and mad that he played them brothers wickedly, man. You know what I mean? That's what I perceive in the spirit. Them brothers are really mad at the fact that they were misled by this fucking nigga, man. Okay, go on.
Sirach 34 verse 21. The bread of the needy is their life.
Right, it says the bread of the needy is their life, man, and we all need it. Okay, this brother, I mean, I need money. This brother needs money. We all need money, man. Okay, especially where we are in London, man. London's expensive as hell to survive in the city. You need money to survive here, man. We all need money. All of the brothers that's doing the work in Yahweh Shai, we all need some sort of financial comfort. So if you know this and you robbing these men of Yahweh Shai, hey man, you digging your own grave, and that grave is going to be a real deep grave, baby. Okay, you talking about a 10-foot grave you digging for yourself, man. Okay, go on.
He that defraudeth him, bread of the needy is their life. He that
I'm gonna come in a minute. I can feel inside. I'll tell you what, somebody give me
bread of the needy is their life.
Yeah, it says the bread of the needy is their life, meaning the money. These brothers, like I said, brothers need money to survive out here.